All right, so you've placed a starting bid or you've done a buy it now. Congratulations. And what happens next? You can expect an invoice from a seller. They're going to be messaging you and letting you know how much you owe, where to pick it up, how to pay them, and what you've won. So it's important you get that message quick and on time. If you're going around placing bids all weekend, you're not going to remember who you're transacting with probably. So it's really important if you place a bid down with someone you've never talked to before, give them a little wave through Messenger, type them a little message or something, just say hi. If they ask you like, hey, why are you messaging me? Just say, oh, I put a bid on your item, and in case I win it, I'm just messaging you so you can message me if I win. So go ahead and do that proactively so that you don't have to go hunting down your filtered inbox. You don't have to get tagged later in the group that you're not responding to messages, which leads me to my next point. Know where your filtered inbox is. It's different on every phone, and as Facebook does updates, it gets a little bit tricky to find it sometimes. So go down the rabbit hole on Google or ask someone who has the same phone as you and figure out where your filtered inbox is. That means on Sunday, when you're like, I think I bought something from someone, but I can't remember who. If you had known where your filtered inbox was, you'd be able to proactively go and find that message. And instead, a seller's just waiting for you to respond, and you don't know that you've been messaged. So you end up getting tagged, your name gets thrown out there like, hey, you're not responding. And it just doesn't, make you look good. So yeah, go ahead and find out where your filtered inbox is. And wait patiently for those invoices. Our sellers are busy. They're selling a bunch of items. They've got multiple buyers who are buying multiple items. The items might be spread across, an area that they have to collect them all, and they're not going to and they have their families to take care of. They're not going to reach out to you until they've kind of got your order ready usually, or they've got some information to give you that's helpful, like your total or what you've won. So give them some space to do that. Don't be shooting over payments like right away unless you have a rapport built, and that's like standard process for you and that seller. Okay, so wait until they get in touch with you and give them the time that they need to get your order organized. So that leads me to talk to you about if you're a cash buyer versus like a Venmo or a PayPal buyer. I highly recommend that everyone in the group have Venmo. That makes the transactions really quick. You buy it, you get invoiced, you pay like that. If you're a cash buyer, you have to get that cash in the hands of the seller within 48 hours. That requires you to drive across town probably. So maybe that's a bit of a process. That means typically you're going to be out the door picking up orders on Sunday or Monday. It's not very flexible with anybody's schedule having to cram it into 2 days. So ideally you're going to be getting Venmo and participating in that way. Sellers too, I highly recommend that. It's the most popular payment method in the group right now. So yeah, that's the most important thing you can do. So have fun bidding and buying.